Space, humanity's last horizon. These are the records and expeditions of the Federation starship Lovelace. Assigned an ongoing galactic charter, the intrepid crew of the Lovelace explores the excitement of strange new worlds, encounters new life forms and new civilizations, and ultimately seeks to boldly go where no one has gone before.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Star Trek Adventures Loveless. My name is Nicotine. I'm the DM for Star Trek Adventures Loveless here at Fable Scraps. Before we begin, I would like to thank everyone here in our live Twitch recording. This is, happens every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific, that's 6 p.m. Eastern, here at twitch.tv/FableScraps. You can find our Discord community at discord.gg/fablescraps.com/discord. And our social media accounts is just FableScraps at Twitter. So, before we begin, I'd like to remind our Twitch audience that you have the unique opportunity to affect the show in meaningful ways by the clever deployment of funds in exchange for threat and momentum. Threat is a pool of points that I, the DM, may use to introduce complications that the crew must overcome. Momentum is a pool of points that the crew may use in order to circumvent those issues or gain information about a certain scene, make rerolls, etc. You can learn more with !coin in chat. And yeah, without further ado, we're gonna go around and make sure everybody's audio levels sound okay. When we begin, we'll start with Fist. If Fist sounds all right, let's see some ones in chat. Fist the Walrus, Captain Lockstead, hello.
Hello. Good to be here. Lovely place. Vacationing again. My name is Fist of the Walrus, and I play Captain Lockstead. A little bit quiet. Let me just go ahead and change that real quick. How about now? Bumped it up just a little bit. How's that sound?
Okay, I think that's
sweet.
Yep. Nice.
Alrighty.
Where can people find your content?
Find me over at Twitch and Twitter at Fist of the Walrus.
Awesome. Thank you, Fist. Next up is Lock the Raven, Commander Herrick. If Lock sounds good, let's see some twos in chat.
Fist looks like Gary Oldman's Dracula on vacation, by the way.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
I am Lock the Raven. I play Commander Herrick. And I also am a variety streamer on Twitch when I can bother to turn it on. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Lock the Raven, spelled like it sounds.
Awesome. Thank you, Lock. I see some twos, so Lock is good. Next up is Aaron Black, Lieutenant Commander Belmont, Chief Engineer. If Aaron sounds good, let's see some threes.
Hi, everybody. My name is Aaron Black. I'm a writer and author, and if you want to know more about that, you can find me over on Twitter at Aaron B. Writes.
Awesome. I see some threes. Cool.
Oh. Should I project more? Hello, everybody. No,
Cannot we?
Cannot we? Thank you so much, Aaron. Next up is Enovan.
Hello there, I'm Enovan, a streamer here on Twitch. Typically I stream roleplay games and some variety games as well. I'm at twitch.tv/Enovan, that's ENEVUN.
Perfect. Thank you, Enovan. All right, so, I think without further ado, Oh, also, my name is Nicotine. Do I sound all right? Let's see some fives in chat if I sound okay.
Eh.
You're important too.
Well, my audio is important. Fives. 5 by 5. All right, let's get it. Take it away, Aaron Black.
All right. Chief Engineer's log, stardate 44723.5. We have finally arrived on Ryza, the pleasure planet. The crew have all chosen separate interests for our stay here, though no one else has chosen the most fascinating one, mushroom hunting.
Beaches, jungles, dense rainforest, wind, and beautiful beach sun. Ryza, the pleasure planet known across the galaxy for being a extraordinarily welcoming stay, is your destination, and you have arrived, Lieutenant Commander Belmont, to Galartha, a cliff face which is famous for changing pitch whilst you are climbing it. Joining you is Lieutenant Ram, the chief helmsman aboard the USS Lovelace. Lieutenant Ram is fond of not mushroom hunting, but bird watching. Lieutenant Ram, you have a card on you. That card functions much like a bingo card, however it is strictly birds. You are required to scan birds with your tricorder in order to check one of the birds off of your little card. The only one left is the Rysian parrot. The elusive and beautiful Rysian parrot. Its many-colored wings, its incredible song. Aside from its lore, you've never seen one, and you are anxious to find such a bird. Lieutenant Commander Belmont, you are spelunking, climbing this rock face with gear on. Lieutenant Ram is directly behind you. You are almost to the top.
Doing okay down there?
Yes, still doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm a little winded. I'll be all right.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah,
If you're tired,
mean-
I can carry you.
No,
I'm
no, no,
perfectly
no.
fine at the moment.
Oh, I'm perfectly fine. I don't think I quite realized just how much effort finding footholds were going to be. It's a little slicker than I expected. It's fine. I'm fine.
Lieutenant Commander Belmont, roll me a daring and security roll with a complication of 2 and a task roll of 2.
All right.
No
Daring
focus.
and secure. No focus.
It is at this very moment that a rock which you had assumed was quite stable is in fact not. It's covered in seawater and you may slip a little bit. Your belay line catches you.
Oh
Are you sure you don't need me to carry you?
no!
You may take 1 point of stress.
I'm fine. That was. I think I strapped this wrong. I put too much, effort down below. I'm fine. Just, and then I'm gonna try and find another handhold and foothold to also to sort of take the pressure off of the line and
Sure.
my gear.
You find it with ease.
Okay.
Lieutenant Ram, you are wearing belaying gear, but you do not require it. As you ascend the Galartha cliff face, over the last hour and 45 minutes, you managed to reach the top. Finally, kicking your leg over the side of the cliff, you roll onto your back, Lieutenant Commander Belmont. Lieutenant Ram easily walking up the side of the wall,
Oh.
standing near you.
Have you seen your bird yet?
No, not as of yet. I mean, if there was any chance you may have scared them away with your little fool there.
Oh,
But
I'm sorry.
sure he'll show up at some point.
I'm so sorry. Is there something specifically? Are there nests that we're supposed to be looking for? I mean, I can be quiet. I'm sorry.
Nests not so much. They do nest, but it's harder to find those than the parrots themselves.
Oh, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Well, if you could do me a favor, there's sort of an egg-shaped mushroom. It's sort of brown and it has ridges on it. So
It's called the Amanita ricarius, and it is extraordinarily rare. You have been searching for one your entire trip of a day and a half.
yeah, Amanitas rhizitis?
Ricarius.
Ricarius. Right, so yeah, the Amanitas ricarius, it is a sight to behold, let me tell you. It's got I'm not going to say a pungent odor. Actually, how much would you be able to smell it?
Not too much, not in the same way that you do.
Right, and I wouldn't even know how to explain that. So anyway, if you just keep your eyes out for it, it's on my list, so.
You both stand up and take in a breathtaking view of the cove on which you are seated. Risa is a planet much like Earth. It is mostly chains of islands. It is almost all tropical, and the weather is controlled deliberately to maintain a tropical atmosphere, a welcoming tropical atmosphere. As you round a corner through this dense jungle that you find yourself before, Lieutenant Ram, you hear something.
Slee statues.
Elmon, do you hear that?
Here, what? Oh,
Shh.
is that it?
Can Ram isolate where it is coming from?
It's difficult to tell. There's a lot of foliage. It's a lot of biomass. Your tricorder would have difficulty discerning the life form. You will have to search for it, which means going further into the dense jungle.
Do you think that's it? Or is that?
Potentially. I can't be 100% sure till I visually see it.
Okay. Well, I don't see what I'm looking for here, so I'm game if you are to keep going in. Yeah. I'll follow your lead, but I won't talk.
Right, be quiet as you humanly can.
Okie dokie.
As you...
Ram
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Ram leads the way.
Alright, so Ram is pushing gently through the foliage, the dense jungle foliage. And Lieutenant Commander Belmont, you see something. One lone egg-shaped mushroom, brown in color, and you recognize it immediately as Amanita ricarius.
Okay. Hold on. Let me just. I think I would have a little bag that I would have whatever I've collected in, and I think I would almost go for a tricorder just to check, but then go, no, I can trust myself, and then I'm gonna reach down gingerly and try and grab at the root to pull it up.
Alright, you do. You manage to get it out of the ground. They won't make you roll for it. It's rather easy to do. And as you do, you see, you grab the entire mushroom fruit and you can see it in your hand. It is extraordinary. You suspect it's also bioluminescent, like much of the foliage here on Risa. And as you're examining it, your eyes wander to the ground further in and you see another one.
Oh my goodness, this is actually kind of rare for two of these. I mean, the way the spores just flow, this is kind of hard.
Ram wouldn't have stopped. Ram would have kept going, following the sound.
Well, the mushrooms are appearing in the exact same direction that Ram has gone.
Oh, right. So I think I would probably go to pick up the next one, and I would do the same thing. I would grab it and put it away, and if I look up and I see another one in the direction he's going, it's sort of that like, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy sort of situation.
You
where
are
I'm just-
finding more of them the further in you go, closer and closer to Ram.
This is incredible.
By this point, you have 9 Amanita ricarius mushrooms before you happen upon something. Lieutenant Ram, you have stopped because you have found your Rissian parrot. However, your Rissian parrot is feeding on something you cannot yet identify.
Ram would get his tricorder out.
Certainly. Your scans are difficult to discern given so much biomass, but you are able to find traces of Rissian DNA. As you get closer, you find this mound of crumpled flesh is covered in Amanita ricarius, and the bird is pecking at its eyes. The bloated corpse of a Rissian lies before you.
Belmont,
Huh?
Yeah. What's up?
you might want to see this.
Did you find some more? And then I'm going to walk up, and then
Different.
I think as I walk up, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to. Shh. And then I'm gonna walk up probably next to him and see it and go. Is that? That's a body?
I believe so, yes.
Meanwhile, back on the beach, Commander Herrick. Vacation is not a strong suit of the Vulcan people. However, you have been ordered on this shore leave, rather against your will, and you are here on the beach on a nice fold-out chair. There are people playing in the water near you. Beautiful Rissians, beautiful aliens of all species. Young, chipper, full of life. Some are quietly kissing each other under umbrellas. Everyone is laughing and having a great time. What are you doing under your umbrella, just inside the waves, the shore?
Herrick, for all the beauty and splendor, both in body and in nature around him, has a cup of Vulcan tea sitting on a little tray next to him. And he's once again reading the memoirs of Surak.
Certainly, it's a rather large book. The Teachings of Surak is commonplace literature in Vulcan. It's supposed to be quite soothing to the Vulcan mind. As you are deep in thought, the taste of Vulcan tea lightly on your lips and the words of Surak floating through your logical mind, a woman appears in front of you, blocking the light. She looks down at you and smiles. Hello there.
Greetings.
Would you like to play hoverball? I have a whole group.
Herrick leans forward, making sure to keep his place in the book, and looks for her group if he sees them. And then he will lean back and spread the text back out in his lap, and I unfortunately will have to decline.
She pouts, turns, and giggles as she runs back to her group of hoverball players. As you lean back in your chair, you realize your light is blocked yet again from the opposite side. A different woman is there, smiling broadly at you and holding a bouquet of Rysian flowers. They're large, ornate, and they smell distinctly of Rysa. I found these flowers and they just really reminded me of your ears.
Bent as a compliment, I'm sure.
Do you want to go inside and get to know each other?
Fucking Herrick. Herrick quite pointedly turns the page in his book, and though I am flattered by the offer, I will have to decline.
She pouts and giggles as she runs away with the flowers. And as you lean back in your chair, your light is blocked yet again. There's another
Herrick
woman.
takes out his gun.
There is another woman. She is dressed provocatively, and she leans forward towards you, close to your face, and says, "Are you seeking Jamaharan with anyone today?"
No, I am not, madam.
She gives you a puzzled look and says, "Well, why are you displaying the Horgon?"
No, fuck you, Nikki. No. No, that's not fair. That's not fair to do to him.
As you turn around, you see a small table has been set up directly to your rear left with a statue of the Horgon and a card.
Herrick will reach over and take the card and read it.
The card says, "Have fun, Belmont."
Yes.
Herrick will, you know what? Is transporter activity allowed on Rysa? I can't remember.
At certain designated spots, there is.
Oh, that's a shame. Herrick will quietly take the statue off the table, put it into his satchel, and put it under his chair.
Do you not desire Jamaharan?
No, madam. I apologize for any confusion.
Very well. Have a pleasant stay. She walks away.
Commander Herrick.
It's Belmont.
Commander,
Yes, Lieutenant Commander.
we have a situation here. Rem and I were out enjoying ourselves, and we have stumbled upon a body.
A body.
Yes, by the scans, it's likely a local, so just reporting it to you first. I'm not really read up on laws and whatnot on this planet.
I will inform the captain. Contact the Ryson authorities.
Aye, right away.
As you attempt to reach the captain, the communicator goes unanswered. Captain Lockstead. You are crouched on the field, surrounded on all sides by beautiful Rissian women. Your opponent. Next to you, a young Rissian man. The jerk ball is on the other side of the field. You hold in your hand a bocce ball. Please make me a roll.
This is the most important roll of my entire life.
It will be a daring and a fitness and command roll with a complication of 2 and a task roll of 2. Your opponent launches his ball. It lands so very near the jerk ball.
Come on, Lockstead. You've got this.
Oh. Your bocce ball comes ever so closely, further and further towards the jerk ball until it basically taps it just a tiny little bit. You lock eyes with a beautiful Rissian woman. You turn your head and lock eyes with another beautiful Rissian woman. All of them are staring at you, laughing, cheering, elated. The Rissian man next to you is also clapping. You've done so well.
Thank you. Thank you. Seriously, amateur. I didn't do this professionally. You couldn't tell.
Through the crowd pushes Commander Herrick.
It was a good game, wasn't it, Herrick? Yeah, you know, I will say they do know how to play some bocce around these parts.
I was not here to see it, sir. I do apologize.
Oh, it was quite amazing. How have you been
I'm
enjoying
sure.
yourself, Anne?
I will have a talk with Lieutenant Commander Belmont about that later. However, he has informed me he is with Ram and they have discovered the body of a dead Rissian.
That's not good at all. That's... But did they contact the authorities?
I instructed them to do so.
Very well. Well, should wait for them. They're on vacation. We shouldn't really... We should probably see to it then that we find them and do an investigation of our own on this body, just to make sure there isn't any foul play, or obviously foul play happened, but just to see if there isn't anything we should be too worried about.
I agree, Captain.
This puts a bummer on things. All right, everybody, I'll be back just in a little bit. It was a good game, very good game, very good game. I love it here. I know, I'm sorry. I'll come back. I promise, just some business has come up. They love me here. It's incredible.
Of course, Captain.
I've started a bocce club here. They didn't have one before. It was a little difficult to find bocce balls, but we improvised.
could you not have replicated them, sir?
You know, we could have. I didn't think about that.
Did you forget about replicators, Captain?
You know, I tend to forget things when I'm having a good time, you know, and on vacation I forgot all about work.
Herrick pulls out his tricorder to scan Captain Lockstead to see if he has heat stroke.
Does he have heat stroke?
Oh my god.
We'll say he's really drunk.
Captain Lockstead's tricorder scans show
Says he's lit.
that he has been imbibing in the local synthahol. It is rather sweet, like wine. However, it is much more synthaholic.
Captain,
Yeah, what?
Herrick
How's
just
it going?
shakes his head and closes the tricorder and puts it away. Perhaps we should allow the Ryson authorities to examine the body, and if they are in need of our assistance, we then extend it.
I like the way you think, H-man.
What?
Oh, you know, we're just, you know, hanging out, having a good time. I'm sorry, I'm in vacation mode. Eric, I'm sorry.
Of course, Captain.
You want some synthahol?
Several hours pass before the crew finds themselves walking up to a rather distressing scene. You've transported yourselves to that cliff face. There are several Rissian authorities crowded around, taking holographic images of the scene. One of them is interviewing you, Lieutenant Commander Belmont. So, run me by it again. You're up here looking for what?
Mushrooms. I'm a amateur forager, and my friend over there was looking for a particular local parrot. And
Found as well.
yes, which the body helped. I know that probably doesn't sound.
Oh, you're a bird watcher?
Yes.
Did you find the parrot?
Yes, it was the last one on my list. That
There's parrots out here. I should take a scan. And the Rissian authority takes out his own birdwatching card and shows it to Lieutenant Ram. There are quite a few.
There.
There are quite a few that still need to be. Yeah, I've been working on it for the weekend, but you know.
Oh, you're getting closer. I'd say you could most likely complete this by maybe the end of the day, if you're lucky.
Well, here's to hoping. Anyway, so you're up here looking for mushrooms and the Rissian parrot, and you come across this body.
Yeah, it was strange. Ram, you said when you saw it, because I came up a little bit behind. It was actually eating its eyes. I think it was going for the.
Yeah, that's what they usually
Yes,
go.
the parrot was going for the eye.
Yeah, eyes and cheeks are the first thing to go. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
we'll have a positive ID soon. Is that your is that a communicator there? Or are you Federation?
Yes, we both are.
What rank?
Oh, I'm a lieutenant commander, and he's a lieutenant. I think he's on his way to lieutenant commander, if I should say so myself, Ram.
Yes.
Belmont has no authority.
You're here for shore leave. Shore leave then.
Yeah, shore leave. Yeah, we honestly we've tried to make it out this way quite a few times, and well, this time we made it, and it has been absolutely lovely. Every night is just pristine.
Sure.
I'm really impressed.
Is your captain also here at Ryza?
Yes, and I know he had some sports thingy he was talking about. I have no idea what it
You've
was.
spotted Captain Lockstead. He's just on the outskirts of the crowd talking with Commander Herrick.
Oh, actually,
Holding
Right
a
there,
Bahama Mama.
Captain. Wait, yeah, no?
Oh, you want me to go over there?
Well, I mean, you don't.
You
have
good? Right here?
Yeah, you're
Sweet.
fine.
You are the captain of this crew, then?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I am.
Okay. My name is Investigator Daivud. What is your name for my report, please?
Eugene Lockstead is my name.
Eugene Larson. And the name of your vessel?
The USS Lovelace.
The Loveless?
Yes.
Oh. Well, it's an honor.
Honors all mine.
That's a, Excelsior class ship, is it not?
Correct. It's retrofitted with a couple of things here and there to make it a little more update.
Wow. Yeah, I was a big fan of the Loveless from 40, 50 years ago.
Really? Well, that's very great to hear. It
Amazed
still runs great.
Amazed it's still around. I thought they got rid of all the Excelsior ships.
Well, like I said, they retrofitted it. A couple of upgrades here and there, and we still use it. It's a fine vessel, it is.
Well, Captain and crew, if you'd be willing, we would be more than happy to accept any assistance you might have in terms of being able to provide any Federation resources towards solving this case.
But of course, if there's anything at all that we can do to help, we'll be more than happy to assist.
Well, I'd be thrilled. Why don't I just send to your tricorder here all of the data that we've collected so far, and then you can take a look at the scene.
Of course.
Sure. There you go. All right, you should have it. We'll get out of your hair for a little while and allow you to take a look over the scene. If you have any questions, you can reach me. Here's my frequency. Please contact the Rissian authorities at any chance or any question or concern, or if you have any update.
Very well. We will get to it then.
Would you like the hypo spray?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
I really like your drinks here.
No, it's fine. Here you
I
go.
really like your drinks.
He just produces a hypo spray.
Really good.
There you go.
Oh,
Feeling
that's
better?
instantaneous now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very, very fast. It is a hypo spray.
Yes, we'll be more than happy to assist you with this, and we'll let you know if we find anything.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Daivud and the rest of the Rissian authorities clear out, and you are left at the scene with the work lights. It is dusk. There are bugs, and you are here at the scene of the crime.
You mean you discovered this whilst you were mushroom foraging and bird watching?
Yes, Captain.
That's an unfortunate thing to stumble upon.
Well, not at. Well, I mean, yes.
Yes.
But
yeah.
the mushroom I was looking for was quite abundant here, so it was kind of a lucky find. You know, no disrespect, but this is pretty great. And it's turning nighttime, right? Or it's like duskish and.
It's dusk.
It's dusk, yeah.
Risa
So I'm
has
probably
two suns, so there's rather long days.
I'm probably looking in the bag, like looking for the sort of the bioluminescence sort of like activity within it.
Yeah, you absolutely
So-
can see it. It is faint, but it is apparent.
Yeah. So I'd probably do that. But yeah, take a look at this, and then I'm just gonna show him the mushroom pouch and the faint glow that is sort of flowing along the gill ridges along the mushroom. Like, yeah, isn't that?
So are these
super neat.
edible? Or
Are they edible? Yes and no. It actually depends on what species you are. I'm
You can roll for the
Okay.
knowledge.
yeah, absolutely.
Why don't you give me a insight and call it medicine roll, insight and science roll with a complication of 2 and a task roll of 2.
Okay.
No focus. Okay, yeah, you know for a fact that these mushrooms are edible as long as you boil them in hot water first,
Okay.
and then don't drink the water.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a preparation behind these, but you can eat them. I probably will do that at some point if you're interested, of course. I don't. But until then, best not to try them.
Very well. I was just interested. So, let's see what we can discern from the body. Let's take a look and see what the authorities have already figured out and see what we can add to that.
Commander Herrick is already conducting scans of his own. He's got his tricorder out. You are currently scanning the. Oops. You are currently scanning the.
Oh no.
Come back.
currently,
Commander Herrick has left the planet.
Just done.
currently scanning the cadaver. Your scans. Why don't you give me a roll? A insight and security roll with a complication of 2 and a task roll of 2. No focus. Full success. Your scans show a residue of disruptor fire to the chest, prolonged disruptor fire in a wide beam pattern, cutting through the chest some 3 inches deep. You also notice a small disruptor hole directly through the side of the temple, although it is difficult to discern given the state of the bloated body. You can also estimate this particular cadaver has been here for about 3 days.
Captain,
What have you discovered, Herrick?
at the risk of sounding, as humans would put it, cliche, this was no accident, sir.
I see. And, that's... seems to be the cause of death.
There are several deep disruptor wounds in the torso, but a more focused disruptor blast against the temple.
It's gruesome stuff.
Boy, that really sucks.
That's a bummer, man.
Wow. Really harshed my mellow there.
Lieutenant Ram, you two are examining the body, attempting to discern which parts of it are humanoid. And you're following the lines of the limbs, and you notice there's some sort of string underneath it that has come loose, trailing underneath the body.
Does it lead anywhere, or
It's a good question. You'd have to move the body to find out.
Captain?
What is it, Ram?
Do I have permission to move the body?
So long as it's for the investigation, then yes.
Ram would try and move the body.
Sure. You attempt to move the body, and your hand kind of sinks into it in a gross way. But you do end up rolling the cadaver just a little bit. And you notice the hands behind the body have been tied with a rope.
I think Herrick may have been correct with his assumption.
I see. Yes. Still drawing blanks on the motivation, though. What sort of motivation was behind this? We need to investigate a little further.
Until the Rycian authorities inform us of the identity of this person, I do not believe we will get much further.
As
Agreed.
it so happens, Captain Lockstead, your tricorder does contain the identity of the person. Their name is one Lontu X. There's a picture of a scrawny Rissian male on the little file you have on your tricorder. It lists his occupation as the primary weather control facility on Risa.
According to what has been found so far by the authorities, he was responsible for the weather controls here on the planet. Which is a very big clue. Weather control on this planet, if tampered with or would have fallen in the wrong hands, certainly would be devastating. I think it would be in our best interest to go to the station that he worked at, maybe possibly see if there's anything afoot there.
Potentially. There's also a chance that there may have been some type of lover's quarrel. You know, jealousy does run high among individuals in a place like this where there's a lot of, people sharing their time together. So, just something to keep in mind.
Well, if anything, we might be able to find any clues with his colleagues, anything suspicious, any activities, or see where else that leads. Eric, are you able to search for any nearby weather facilities and see if, or actually, let's see if we can't find the one that he worked at specifically. Would we have that information as to like the exact facility?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd probably see it from orbital scans. It's pretty apparent. There's these large dishes that sort of aim up at the ionosphere from it. And you can actually see it from your location. It's not too far from the main city.
Very well. We should set there and see if we can't investigate a little further.
Okay. The entire party sets out on foot, I assume, towards the weather control facility. You manage to make it pretty easily through the jungle. You make your way the long way down to the beach, follow the beach through the little cove. Lieutenant Commander Belmont, you sort of look longingly at the people having fun on the beach, completely blissfully unaware of exactly all of the horrible things going on. There's a small boat in the middle of the cove that's just sort of anchored out a little ways, where people are wading out to it and sitting at sort of underwater, just under the water, little booths, and they're being served delicious looking seafood.
Captain, do you think maybe we swing back by this way, perhaps, once things are settled? It just looks like a nice time.
Well, I don't see why not. Yeah, I understand. This was supposed to be surely vacation, little R&R, and this is putting a damper on things, but this is very important.
Right. Well, I mean, I understand they're requesting our assistance and Federation's reputation and whatnot, but yeah, just a few minutes, maybe we can swing this way. That'd be really nice.
Well, I can guarantee you that after this is all done, we'll make up for whatever time we've spent on this investigation and make it up here.
Sounds good.
Yes, it does look fun. Have you tried the drinks yet? They're delicious. Very good.
I dove headfirst into finding the mushrooms. I just figured, I don't know what I was thinking, but I mean, it was a good time. You have to understand, it was a good time. I mean, Ram can attest. We found so many different types of mushrooms, and the birds, gorgeous. And I'm not really into birds.
There's some group of like pretty young women just playing hoverball down the beach, giggling at each other.
Well, it does look very fun. I haven't actually had a chance to try that. I actually brought in a new sport that they were unaware of called bocce ball.
That's right. You mentioned that one, and I don't. That's the. It bounces and goes in the hoop. Yeah.
No. That is. I'm not good with.
I'm pretty sure it's bocce ball.
No. Bocce ball is much different. It's You see, you have like a small ball and you toss it in the field, and then you have larger balls, and you try to get as close as you can to touching the ball that you've just thrown. Yes? There's a better way to explain this, but it's essentially what it is.
Oh.
So, my favorite thing here is that while Lockstead thinks he's introduced bocce to Risa, by nature, if the Rysons already probably know about it and are just politely allowing him to feel really good about it.
That's why they had the balls on hand and he scavenged for them. It's like they're sort of heavy, right?
I can't believe we found it every
3-inch
size and
diameter.
color.
It's perfect.
I brought this to these people.
Bocce ball. Okay.
So we're still on the beach then? It's a
Herrick
beautiful
has
night.
Not stopped walking.
I guess we're just following, but like going a little slower
Yeah,
as we talk.
trying to take in the sights and sounds and smells
Yeah.
as we go. Sure, absolutely.
Sure. You make your way down the road towards the weather control facility. It is rather large and imposing, but you see several Rissians just sort of walking in and out, and sort of jumpsuits, a little bit different than what you're used to seeing Rissians in. Normally very scantily clad. So you get the impression it's very much an industrial facility. And as you walk through, you find yourself at the front desk. A Rissian looks up at you and says, "How may I help you?"
Yes, we were actually just passing by, seeing the sights, doing a little exploring.
Oh, well, the boat is in the harbor. Did you see there's seafood, and if you enjoy
yes,
sporting events, there was a bocce ball game earlier. I'm sure they'll do another one soon.
Yes. No, we were actually more keen to
Synthahol. We have lots of synthahol.
have
Any
that.
flavor
Very
you could
good.
possibly want.
No, I've had far too many painkillers. I think I'm good for now.
Some
No,
Romulan ale, maybe. Give you some Romulan ale.
haven't actually had Romulan ale. No. We are just exploring, curious, really. Just wanted to look around, explore a little bit, see if we're actually are interested in how the weather is controlled on the planet. It's very unique. Haven't seen.
Certainly. Would you like a tour?
That would be excellent if we could.
All right. Well, our next tour leaves tomorrow morning. There's a small hover tram you can take. It's actually very engaging. A lot of folks don't come to see the engineering marvels of terraforming here on Risa, but it is rather interesting, and I do encourage anyone who's interested to sign up for the tour. I could put your names down.
Of course. Just go ahead and put down Eugene Lockstead and Party.
Lockstead and how many is that? 4?
That's going to be 4.
Okay,
Yes.
for 4. All right. Well, we'll have buzz your room. When.
Do we? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, which one is your room? We can buzz it for you if you want.
I'll go ahead and write it down here for you.
Yeah, you are staying at the Last Resort. It's on the furthest end of the strip, and it is massive. It's the biggest resort. It's this large geodesic dome called the Last Resort. It's at the very, very end of the strip.
There we go. It's room number Last Resort. Is what it is.
Her eyes kind of go wide a little bit, like, "Oh, wow, it's a nice place."
Mm-hmm. It's very, very nice. Very accommodating. It's been quite good. Though Ram doesn't like the artwork that they've chosen. Respectively, it's just a personal grudge that he has against those creatures.
Oh, the whales?
Yeah.
Best
Well,
not get into it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We had to change rooms and everything. It was fine.
Quite a few times, and I actually wanted to talk to you about that.
The owner is very fond of whales. Have you had the pleasure of meeting Sonny Matromi, the owner?
Oh,
None of you have.
No. Actually, I haven't. No.
Oh, I'm surprised. He's always out there on the casino floor just mingling.
Eric is quietly trying to figure out why Lockstead is basically just wandering around this entire thing and not just asking directly about the worker there.
I don't know. I don't want to bring.
The attendant sort of looks at you, Commander Herrick, and just, is there something else I can help you with?
Yes.
Are you with?
We are also in need of information.
Okay, certainly. I have my database here. She just pulls up a little computer. In what way can I help you? What is mine is yours. Risa.
Captain.
Well, actually, the real reason why we're so interested is have you heard of a recent incident that's happened with one of the employees who worked there at the weather station?
Oh dear. No, I haven't, but is everyone
Well,
okay?
Unfortunately, no. And then I'll show the pad. Do you recognize this person?
Oh, Lawn 2. Yeah, he was one of the manual laborers here. I knew him briefly weeks ago. We had a little argument.
Oh.
It was nothing important. It was just, he was a little bit ranting.
Was it just a disagreement? Work or
no, just
personal?
it was just, it was just him sort of ranting about, starting over and wanting something different and all this. We've given him a lot of concessions here at this facility. Is he okay?
Well, let's just say that if he was, we wouldn't be asking about it.
I see. Well, I can
No.
show you to his locker.
That would be wonderful. Thank you.
All right. We're all right this way. She stands up from her desk, and her bare feet kind of tippy-tappying along the side, the floor. You find your way easily to the employee kind of work area. It's sort of dark. It's nighttime. Most everyone has gone home. She flicks on the light, and the door just sort of opens for you, and you're here in this large sort of locker room area. His is number 427. You can find it sort of near the corner back there. Wow, is there anything else I can help you with, or?
No, that should be all, but I appreciate your help. And if you ever feel comfortable about divulging, if it is pertinent to what might have happened to him, anything personal, more detail of what sort of argument and what it was about, that would be very helpful.
Well, he liked to drink, and he sort of seemed like he had kind of a chip on his shoulder. I don't really have a whole lot more than that. We weren't very close.
I see.
You probably could find some of the other manual laborers and ask them.
Think we'll do that then. Well, thank you for your help.
Of course. If there's anything more, I'll be at the front desk. She tippy
course.
taps away on her bare feet back to the front desk, and you're here in the locker room for the weather control facility.
Well, let's crack it open, see what we can find.
Sure. Yeah. Also, the term manual labor sounds a little derogatory, or is that just me, or?
It does sound a bit demeaning, doesn't it? Yeah.
Neither here nor there. Just
Could possibly be a motivation as to why he had a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if he's talking about, they said they made some concessions, and he's done a fair amount of complaining about his, I don't know, his lot or whatnot. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Which one was the?
I believe it was this one.
Okay.
427.
427. Okay. Well,
Did we get a key, or are we going to have to crack this open?
Everything is unlocked here.
Oh. Now this is... a lot of trust here, huh?
You open it up and see a extra jumpsuit, some hair products, some deodorant. There's nothing really of special import here. Kind of much to your chagrin. About the only identifying thing you see is the name tag on the jumpsuit. It just says Lawn 2X.
are there any pockets in the jumpsuit?
There are not. No.
This looks like nothing. If I'm being honest, I don't see anything here. I don't know. Ram, do you see anything here in the locker that may not stand out to us? Or
Lieutenant Ram, your eyes can detect a trace of hair, like a strand of hair along the collar of the jumpsuit. It seems to match the photo of Lantu.
There's a little bit of hair.
Is there?
Grabs it from there and holds it up. Trying to hold it up proud, but it is just a hair, so it's just holding it up.
Yeah.
From the looks of it, it seems similar.
All right. Very nothing out of the ordinary here in his locker.
Commander Herrick, will you make me a roll, please? It'll be an insight and security roll with a complication of 2 and a task roll of 2. No focus, please. Full success. Your Vulcan ears are detecting a very faint sound, a very faint rhythmic sound. It is a set of footsteps, and they have stopped. You are muted, Commander Herrick.
How close are they?
Far enough to where the humans probably couldn't hear them. Lieutenant Ram, being focused on the hair, is probably not paying attention to it.
Captain,
Yes, what is it?
someone is approaching.
Very well. Where did the sound come from? Where are they coming from?
Would he be able to discern that, or he
The
just
hallway.
hears? Herrick will quietly motion out the door to the hallway.
Take point. Let's see who it is.
Herrick will slink across the room and post himself up against the wall next to the doorway.
At that very moment, the door opens and you see a silhouette of a figure. They immediately begin to run.
After him.
Or
Eric
her.
will give chase.
Very well. Commander Herrick, please give me a fitness and security roll with a complication of 3 and a task roll of 2. Oh my god. This is
Woo!
wow, that is more than a full success. It being so close to the door, your reflexes, your Vulcan reflexes, are just so attuned to every wisp of wind and every change in air pressure. You're able to exactly match the speed of this figure you're chasing through this dark, dimly lit hallway. You can hear the footsteps, the heavy metallic footsteps of Lieutenant Ram close behind you, and the figure before you stumbles. They roll forward and just try scrambling to get up on top of their feet. What do you do?
So they're already unstable.
Yeah.
They've Well, guys, what do you think? I should try to yank him by the collar or just shove it back over?
What would a Vulcan do?
The most logical.
What would be the most logical course of action?
You better hurry, he's standing up.
Well, to me, it'd be to just, if he's unstable, to keep him unstable in order to subdue him.
I think
Push
that's
him.
correct.
Yep. So,
Push
Eric will just use his own momentum against him and just.
All right. Give me another fitness and security check with a complication of 2 and a task roll of 2.
My
Wow.
God.
All
Herrick
right.
does
Just
a
Y'all ain't
flip
running
in
from
mid-
this.
Sure.
He does a flip in midair and
Okay.
then lands perfectly and
He
scores
looks,
a 10 out of 10.
It's the Terry Tate office linebacker. Just
Your Vulcan body is so in sync with its musculature. Your brain is so in sync with its own musculature and skeleton that you're able to correctly calculate exactly how much force and no more to push this figure over so that he's lying on the ground. The figure is softly crying.
Whoops.
Ooh.
Herrick will then pick the figure up.
Sure. Yeah, it's a scrawny male. Sort of crying, sort of young. They don't look more, much older than what would be like high school age on Earth.
Son.
Now take his lunch money.
Pink belly him.
So you're a little young to be in a facility like this, aren't you, son?
I work here? No.
You.
Well, not
You
anymore,
work?
I guess. Is this about Lawn 2?
What about Lawn 2?
Oh god, I didn't think he'd do it.
Who? Who do what?
Nothing.
No, please tell us.
Nothing.
It's important.
It's nothing.
We're not here to hurt
Let
you.
me
We're here to
go.
help. Until you've answered our question, we're here to help.
Am I being detained?
Yes.
Can't do this. He struggles.
As a matter
Eric
of
is holding
fact,
him
we
by the
can.
back of his collar.
Struggles to get out. You're bullying this.
I think I'm probably leaning over the captain and said, "Can we do this, Captain?"
Yes, as a matter of fact, we can.
Who the fuck is going to stop me?
What are they gonna do? Report me?
I am Starfleet.
Been watching too much Cisco.
Yeah.
They're struggling, trying to get away. Just kind of still sort of crying. Their face is kind of red.
Calm yourself.
anything about him. I just know he hasn't shown up. That's all. That's it.
That's not what you said previously.
Well, he's been gone for a while. He's probably up to trouble, right? That's why you're here? Who are you anyway?
Allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Captain Eugene Lockstead, and this is my crew. Lieutenant Commander Belmont, Commander Herrick, Lieutenant Ram. We are here about him, but it's because something has happened, and now we're trying to get down to the bottom of it. And if there's any information that you might have, it would be most valuable.
Captain.
You're not in trouble.
Yeah,
Yes.
a likely story. Everybody's a captain at Risa. You couldn't come up with anything better? I'm
Do I
just
have, like,
amazed
my
you got
Starfleet
everyone
badge?
else here to take a lower rank than you, Captain.
Do I have like a Starfleet, like?
You have a
Everything's
communicator,
Pistol
but
whip him.
it could easily be faked.
Oh.
Oh.
It's faked
Well,
all the
whether-
time. There's tons of counterfeit communicators.
Well, whether you believe my credentials or not is none of my concern. The concern here,
If you're captain, what's your
Is-
ship?
the Lovelace.
Nice try. They got rid of that thing 50 years ago.
No, they didn't. They retrograded it.
Uh-huh. Sure they did.
You can go and see it.
Did,
you wish.
You understand this is a Vulcan, right? Vulcans aren't liable to lie, especially over something like this. You understand that?
That's a Vulcan. And they look over and see the ears and they're like, oh. You can watch visibly their hearts sink.
If you will calm yourself, I will release you.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything, and I won't stand for this.
Why are you so reluctant to offer any assistance?
Because I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I don't know anything!
Herrick will not be letting him go.
We can
Hold on,
negotiate.
Captain, hold on
Yeah.
1 second.
Yes.
Commander Herrick, isn't there a Vulcan mind meld that could be done? I'm not saying it will be, but isn't that a thing? I seem to remember reading about that. Sort of be able to get to the information. I don't believe it's supposed to be pleasant, is it?
I don't think we need to do that.
Oh, well, I'm
but
just...
if it's absolutely necessary, we could.
Yeah, right.
I
A
still-
mind meld? What are you going to do? Turn my brain into mush? Please.
Well, if you reject it, I do believe it is actually very dangerous.
Uh-huh. Sure.
I still
Okay.
think we can sit down and negotiate like equals. If you wish to be spoken to as an equal, then we will. But you have to show us the same respect.
I don't know anything.
Well, Herrick can hold you there for a very long time. And we won't be letting you go anytime soon until you start to cooperate.
Fine. We'll wait here.
Captain, might I suggest turning him in to the Ryson authorities?
For what? On what grounds? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Well, that will be decided. If we hand you over to the authorities, they'll be much more coarse than us.
Look, I don't know anything, okay? I don't know what Lantu was planning or thinking about or doing. I'm not Lantu, all right? I don't even know where he is.
Well, then we should probably get you over to the authorities then.
Okay, look, you don't have to do that.
Why is that?
I won't just give up Lantu, okay? I'm not just gonna roll on him, all right?
Your friend is dead.
You can see like a kind of emotion pass over their face, just kind of, oh. Yeah, I figured,
We're not
I figured,
here.
I figured as much.
Yes. We're not here. Look, we're here to get down to the bottom of it. We want to find his killer.
Yeah.
I take it you two were close.
Well, we work together, co-workers. Spent a lot of time, up at the last resort.
I see. It's a nice place.
Yeah.
Too many whale decor, though.
The whales
A lot
are
of
the best.
whales.
Whales are the best part.
Hmm.
We go there for the
Okay.
happy hour after work.
So we've been told. He has a chip on his shoulder. What was he so upset about?
Well, lots of stuff. Everything. I mean, I live on a pleasure planet and you gotta work in the factory for pennies. Lots of
Let me
things.
see. Did he ever...
Have you ever met a tourist? They're awful. No offense.
Untaken. Untaken.
I mean, a little taken.
The worst. Looking at you, Belmont.
Why? What?
Did Lontu... He seemed a very passionate man. Did he have a plan to change things that were going on here?
Look, I don't know what Lontu was planning, okay? I don't know what he was planning. I don't even know if he was planning anything, but about a week ago, he just stopped ranting and got real quiet, and that's all I know.
Strange. And who's your employer?
Well, I mean, technically we're subcontractors. I mean, we work for the... generally speaking, like, we work for the government here. This facility is owned by Sonny Matromi.
Is he the... Wait. He's the one who
From-
runs the last resort, right?
Yeah, he runs everything.
I see. Very well. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell us? Or
Yeah,
do you think this is sufficient?
can I be let down now?
Eric.
Oh, Herrick wasn't like holding him up.
Oh, I thought the
That's-
entire time
that's,
Eric
that's
was
the
just like...
whole. Yes, you were. That's what you said.
No, like had him by his shirt collar so he couldn't run away.
Well,
He's not like,
Like,
dangling him off the
Scruff
ground.
of his neck, and he's
Yeah, you
a
didn't scru-
kitten.
You're projecting onto what Herrick's doing to someone, and I don't appreciate that.
the young man is released and drops about a foot all the way down to the ground where he stands on his own weight and kind of just rubs his neck a little bit, like, ouch.
Well, if you think you've provided us with all the information you can possibly give us, then we'll see to it to talk to your employer about this.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna get fired, am I?
We won't say anything.
Thanks.
Of course. Learn some respect, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Goes a long way.
Okay, Captain.
Teenagers.
Herrick gives him a look.
Now get out of here, you little scamp. Rub his hair.
You make your way out of the weather facility. It is...
Shove him in a locker.
It is...
Oh no.
It is beautiful outside. It is a nice evening, warm tropical air, slight breeze. You can still hear the partying happening back towards the cove. The boat is peeling out of the cove by now, so the seafood is saying goodbye, but there's still plenty of fun to be had. You are rather near the end of the strip by the last resort and spa.
Well,
So are we just gonna keep going to the last resort and find this individual, or? And then Belmont's looking around a little bit, like,
do you really want to take a break?
no.
Wait till
no.
tomorrow until we talk to the casino owner?
Oh, it's just been a long day, and but I'm sure it's fine.
You
It's
sure?
fine. Yeah, no, it's fine. We should probably.
You're not going to hold any animosity towards me if I say no and we continue on this?
No, of course not. This isn't you. You're. No. This is a responsibility. I'm happy.
And like I said before, whatever time that we spend on the investigation, we'll just make it up. We'll just add it onto our vacation stay.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So absolutely. I just.
There are
Maybe-
still groups of young, beautiful, scantily clad women throwing a hollow ball across a little net down on the beach. There are couples, trouples, kind of making out near the rocks. People laughing and holding hands and splashing in the water. Still, even though it's nighttime, there are beautiful floating lanterns, hover lanterns, and everyone has party outfits on, leis and bikinis, and there's alcohol. People are laughing and having a great time down on the beach.
Commander, do you still have
Sometimes
that,
the women's hug. And
do you have that organ that I sent to you? Any chance, Commander?
A what?
yes, Lieutenant Commander.
You already used that, or
What use would I have for that, Lieutenant
Well,
Commander?
I mean, I don't know how much you know about Jamaharan, but I just thought you'd be interested. You know, make sure to use that.
Herrick is staring pointedly at Belmont.
You're welcome.
Lieutenant Ramus, your compatriots are having this conversation. Your android ears are able to discern one sound amongst the cacophony of giggling ladies and joyous partygoers and your fellow crewmates jabbering on about some thing. You can hear something faintly in the distance.
Can I get my tricorder out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did I scan the one earlier?
No. You still need the bird.
To focus on the dead body.
Yeah.
Rookie move.
Rookie
Rookie
mistake.
mistake.
Rookie mistake. You get your tricorder out and you prepare a scan. But it's a little too dense with foliage. It's difficult to discern the bird in the scan, and it doesn't light up like you've found that bird specifically. And you do know the general direction. It's a little further toward the jungle. You're welcome to go that way if you like.
Brown will go that way.
Just away from the rest of the, as Belmont and Commander Herrick are discussing the intricacies of Jamaharan, and while the captain listens intently, Lieutenant Ram walks just a little ways away, quietly up the beach towards the jungle, where the sound of that creature grows ever louder. You can hear it. You can almost smell it. It's almost as if, make me a roll. It'll be an insight and science roll. The complication of 2 and a task roll of 2. Ooh, that's a complete failure. You can hear the bird. Now, you don't know a lot about Rissian parrots, but you do know that their vocalizations are distinct among members of the species, meaning that you, Lieutenant Ram, know this with a 99.8% certainty is the same bird from before. It sounds close.
Ooh.
And you hear a flapping of wings, something wet on your shoulder.
Ah,
A small piece of parchment flutters down from the bird, from where the bird was perched above you.
Can I can see what it is that fell on me, right?
Yeah, you just don't necessarily want to.
Oh.
It's all part of the experience, buddy.
Do you go for the parchment?
Ram would go for the parchment.
Sure. You open it up and read the following phrase. It says, in handwritten words, "Bring the money to the cliffside and nothing happens to the girl." There's a date and time of what would amount to midnight about 3 days ago. It also has a couple of tears and holes in it from where the bird was pecking at it and clawing at it.
And just to double check, this isn't from a new body, is it? It's
Yeah, it's the same bird from last body.
so I don't see like anything above me.
Not anymore. As we cut to break. We'll be back with the second half of Star Trek Adventures Loveless here at Fable Scraps right after these messages. Before we go, I want to give a big thank you to Amy, Eldridge Amy, for 9 months, and Super Rip for the $50 donation. That is so kind of you. Just as a reminder, you can join our community at fablescraps.com/discord, and our Twitter account for going live notifications is twitter.com/fablescraps. Be sure to hit the follow button here, and we'll be right back. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Star Trek Adventures Loveless. I'm your host, Nicotine. I'm the DM for this show, for Loveless, here at Fable Scraps. If you have not yet heard, you can subscribe to this stream and get all kinds of fun emotes for here at Twitch. You can also use !coin in chat to provide us with funds in exchange for threat points and momentum points. Threat is a pool of points that I, the DM, may use in order to introduce complications or threat. Momentum points are points that the crew may use in order to make rerolls, learn information about a certain scene, etc. !coin in chat will tell you more. Feel free to join our Discord community at fablescraps.com/discord, and our Twitter profile, where we post our going live notifications, is twitter.com/fablescraps. Big thank you to Super Rip for the $50 dono, and Ace and Onyx for the sub. Thank you so much. All that being said, let's get right back into it. Go ahead and take it away, Commander Herrick.
Chief Security Officer's Log. Stardate 44723.9. Having discovered the remains of one Lontu X, the crew is engaged in various interrogations of likely suspects for the murderer. Well, most of the crew is. I am most of the crew. Me.
Who are you talking to, Heron?
I just mentioned that I was doing the security officer's log, Captain.
Oh, sorry. We were just talking about, what were we talking about? The statue?
The rest of you have wandered towards the beach, at the beach entrance to the Last Resort. It's your resort where you're staying. The lights inside are very inviting, the company even more so, and none of you want to be doing the murder. The murder stuff.
Okay, so Captain, run through it one more time. The blue drink was better than the green drink because it didn't have the fruit in it? I don't... How...
No. What I said was that the blue drink just had a little too much fruit. It was like I was eating a fruit salad rather than enjoying a drink. Is all I'm saying.
Was it absorbed in the fruit? Like, did you not eat... So, like, that was the main thing about it, was you ate the fruit, and that's how... Okay. I
The
get
fruit
that.
was
Okay.
pretty good, but it was like a little too much, you know? I just want to drink. I don't want to eat like an alcoholic fruit salad, you know?
No, I get that. I think that's sort of a niche thing to wind. Okay, no, I get it. I'll avoid it then. I'll go with the...
Yeah, and go the other one. It was
Yeah,
like
the green
sangria is
one.
pretty good, but get the green one. It's nice.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, okay. All right, thanks.
I'm actually glad that we decided to take a little break. I think we deserve it.
Well, me too. I mean, it's only so much opportunities we've had to relax. It doesn't seem like this comes along very often,
Oh yes.
especially recently.
Oh yeah, of course.
Lieutenant Ram
Who's
has wandered back towards the group with the piece of paper and also sort of a disgusting shoulder.
Ram, you got a little.
Ugh. That's...
Yes. You know the parrot that we saw earlier, Belmont?
Yes.
The one that
yeah,
was on the corpse?
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. Absolutely. Yep.
I believe I may have tracked it once again. This is the exact same one, and it seemed to have dropped a note on me, as well as some other stuff, but the note most importantly. Ram would pass the note over to the captain.
Sure.
What's this?
It's...
Oh.
Yeah.
This changes everything. Bring the money, or she will get hurt. I see. So, it seems like this complicates things greatly. So, what I was led to believe is that it could possibly be the working conditions here, and now I see that there was a ransom. A great deal of money was owed.
That's
Just a theory. But I wonder, since that's a casino over there, I wonder if it was possible that there was, maybe he was a gambler and owed a great debt and refused to pay the debt. And in order to get the debt paid off, he threatened the life of someone he cared about? Or the owner threatened the life of... I don't know, I'm just running some ideas.
No. This is good.
At just
you
that
still have
moment, what appears to be a carnival barker steps outside from the casino and just shouts into the crowd of partygoers, "Free drinks for everyone inside!"
Well, I mean, I've had two, so, I mean,
Everyone's just thrilled about it.
I mean, if we're going that way anyway, right? So, why not, why don't we just head on in there and maybe we'll find some clues.
Yes, we could.
Green ones.
You make your way through the crowd of people. Lieutenant Ram, there's a wide berth of people around giving you space. You make your way into the last resort and spa. It is packed inside. There are games, there are lights, sounds, people enjoying themselves, laughing, cheering. This is your hotel and also a casino. There's a spa on the 3rd floor. And Lieutenant Ram, you are just walking straight to the room to change your shirt. So Lieutenant Ram has upstairs. Captain Lockstead and Lieutenant Commander Belmont. What do you do? There's a bar in the center of this room. There are casino games all the way around it.
Oh man. So there's gambling, which is always a problem. So I think. Okay, so this is kind of important. Was I ordered not to gamble before we got here? That's kind of important.
It's up to you, Captain.
Yeah.
I don't think that was ever ordered.
Okay, so I'm itching without anything to stop me. So, and I know it. So I think I'm gonna go find something to do. But also looking for the what was the name of the guy that owns the Last Resort again? What was that name?
Sonny Matromi.
Sonny Matroni?
Yeah, Matromi.
Matromi. Right, so I'll be like, this Mr. Matromi, Captain, we should probably keep an eye out. I can go over there and take a look.
Yes, I'll head on over to the bar and see what I can find there.
Sure, absolutely. Okay, well, so then we'll confer notes. Great, all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Sounds
see
good.
you. Yep, got you. All
Lieutenant
right.
Commander Belmont, practically drooling, finds his way to a Rissian slot machine.
Okay.
Given your stay here, were allotted a certain number of chips as a guest to the hotel. You may purchase more with gold press latinum, of which you have none. So you have 100 chips before you. You may place a bet of 25, 50, or all in to the slot machine.
So I think I'm trying to measure right now, like not measure, but I'm trying to weigh exactly how much I should do, and I'm sort of going to do it piecemeal. So I'm
Sure.
going to get my chips.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm going to slowly
Yep.
put it into the slot machine.
All right, 25,
Okay.
25 chips.
Okay.
Yeah, you you put 25 chips into the slot machine. There's a large display with lots of lights all the way around it. It lights up, and go ahead and give me a roll. It'll be a
All right.
it'll be an an insight and engineering roll with a complication of 5 and a task roll of 2. No focus used.
All right. Here we go, and huh.
Oh my god.
No focus. I swear to God,
gonna
it's
be
all the way up
rich.
to 5.
We're gonna be rich.
The slot machine blinks, and there is a shower of chips.
Oh! I've got my mushroom bag.
We've got a winner! There's a small crowd around you now, Lieutenant Commander Belmont. You've won 200 chips in addition to your 25. You now have a total of 300 chips.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Back to Captain Logstead. You have perched yourself on the end of the bar. There are Rissians around you to the sides of you, beautiful people, men, women, everyone. And the bartender, a gorgeous older woman, sort of slowly turns to you and gives you a bright smile and just says, "You're the captain
Yes, I am the captain.
from the bocce ball tournament."
Yes,
was,
that would be me.
That was quite the show, Captain.
Thank you. Yeah, I play every once in a while, you know. Got a little bit rusty, but I think I still managed.
I'll say. We'd never seen anything like that.
Thank you, truly. You're too kind.
Well, what'll it be?
Do you have that green drink?
Green drink?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. There are many drinks. Rissian Mai Tai.
Oh, there should be a bottle behind the bar.
Are you talking about
Something green.
You're talking about human absinthe?
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll try that.
It tastes like licorice. Licorice?
What is that? What is that?
It's like a human candy.
Oh, licorice.
That's not how you say that, is it?
I think so.
Wow.
I think it had like a.
You learn something new each and every day.
The day isn't over until you've learned something.
Sure. Well, would you like some?
I would love some. Yes, please.
All right. There you go. She pours you a small flight of absinthe. She pours cold water over a slotted spoon with a cube of sugar. And you can watch the green liquid slowly turn opaque and white. And it smells distinctly of herbs and licorice.
Ooh, now that's something.
Enjoy.
Well, I've got your attention.
Yeah.
Woo. Woo.
It's very strong.
The
You want to take
yes,
that one
very.
slow.
Yes, I heard that your owner Sonny, was it, likes to
Oh, yeah, Sonny.
be about the floor.
Well, yeah, Sonny's always around somewhere.
Where is he now?
Well, she kind of looks around. I don't see him at the very moment. Is there something you needed him for?
Just curious. I'm staying at the hotel. I heard a lot about him, how he runs
Sure.
effectively everything around these parts.
Yeah, he's been around forever. He's kind of an old codger.
Ah, I see.
He was here when Risa was still kind of, Risa used to be pretty crime-ridden.
Oh, that's not good at all.
Yeah, there used to be a lot of crime, and, well, Sonny came along and bought everything up, and now, you know, everything is pretty crime-free.
How fortunate. Well, here's to Sunny.
To Sonny.
Ooh. Really strong stuff.
Yeah, you definitely want to take that slow.
I wouldn't want to go to the gambling hole and
Your
might
mouth-
make some mistakes.
Your mouth, Captain Lockstead, begins to feel slightly numb, and you sort of have this feeling of being, like, very energetic, in addition to being drunk. This is a common side effect of absinthe to the human body.
This is... I really should avoid the gambling hall with this sort of stuff.
Yeah. Delicious,
Speaking of
though,
which,
right?
the gambling hall. Ooh. People haven't racked up too much gambling debt around these parts. I hope not. Having a bar right here.
Well, it's a pleasure planet. You know, vices are common. Gambling. All kinds of stuff.
You didn't happen to have a certain person who'd like to come here? And then I'll show, like, the profile of,
Yeah,
keep
she
forgetting his name.
bends over the bar
On
and
two.
On two.
bends over the bar and leans into your tricorder. You can smell her perfume. Maybe. It's hard to tell. Lots of people come in here from the facility, the weather facility.
Right.
Yeah.
Real angry fellow. Had a chip on his shoulder.
Oh, well, maybe. Yeah. They always come around sort of the same time. Just a little group of, you know, manual laborers or whatever.
Just curious. Very curious. Was looking into an investigation concerning him.
An investigation? And what?
Oh, well, you see, oh, God, this is really, pardon me, I
might
don't
wanna
drink all that much.
Take it a little slow.
What was I thinking of again?
Why don't I get you some water?
That might be a good idea.
She places a glass of cold ice water in front of you. There's a straw in it. You struggle to wrap your lips around the straw, being that they are numb. She leans over and just pulls the straw out of the cup with her 2 fingers. Just drink it.
Oh, thank you. You know, I've completely forgotten what I was going to ask. You know, I'll just, where's Belmont? I'm gonna go try to find my friend.
There is immediately another, and you hear Belmont shout over the casino floor. There's cheering, winner! We got a winner!
Oh my God, I know there's free drinks, but I'm buying around for everybody. Oh my God.
The universe has increased the direness of your situation. The threat level has been raised from 2 now to 3.
Oh wow, I mean, maybe I should just, like, how all in can I go? I'm looking for something to do.
You will have
'cause
about 550 chips in your inventory. There are people cheering you on. There's a beautiful Rissian woman to your left, a beautiful Rissian woman to your right, who takes your hand with the chips in it and raises it up to her mouth and blows a little on it for good luck.
Absolutely. All right. Here we go. Now, how much can I pump into this thing out of what
You
I
could
have?
go all in. You can go all in.
Fucking all in. I am all.
All right,
I am
all in. Okay, yeah, here it is, all in. Ram has walked down the steps and has now joined you at the machine.
Hey,
You're gonna
Ram.
be all in.
Yeah,
Make me another
absolutely.
roll, the same one. Insight and engineering with a complication of 5 and a task roll of 2. No focus.
All right. Here we go. Ram, you want to see something really spectacular? Oh, here we go.
Have we made any more progress with the investigation?
I have no idea. Here we go. Wow.
Oh my god.
Yes!
Winner!
Oh. I'm starting to feel kind of bad for the casino at this point.
A hand comes down on your shoulder, Lieutenant Commander Belmont, and you at first think it is another beautiful Rissian woman, so you kind of look up and with kind of a big grin on your face. It's a hunched over elderly man with a sour look on his face, but grinning. Hello, young man. Enjoying yourself tonight?
Excessively so. Yes, sir.
Good. He hands you a ticket. He goes to shake your hand and puts a ticket in your hand as he shakes it. You notice he has an ornate cane he stood up on the side of the machine there. It's a lottery ticket. Here's the deal, all right? I'm gonna hand you this ticket, and then you and I gets to split. If it wins, you hear me? You come back if it wins, and you and I is gonna split it, all right?
I mean, yeah.
You can have it for free, but if you win, you gotta come back and give me half, all right?
I mean, I'm fine with that. I mean, I'm absolutely. What with
Good boy.
Belmont
You're a
being
good boy.
Federation.
I'm Sonny.
Sonny.
Yeah, just ask for Sonny.
Sonny, Mr. Matromi.
That's right.
Oh, well, first, it's a pleasure to meet you. This place is fantastic. I'm definitely partial to it. Second, I think my captain wanted to talk to you. Hold on. Captain!
Sonny grabs his cane and sort of leans on it a little bit. He's an older Rissian male, much older, ancient, and bespectacled.
What? Where are you?
Over. I'm at the. I'm right here.
But where?
Captain!
There you are. No, I'm coming. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Ooh, pardon me. Oh, there we go. Oh, jeez. This place is packed. Well, I guess that's what happens when you give people free drinks.
A huge Rissian male, beefy and muscled, in a sort of a dark suit, stands in between you, Captain, and Sonny, with his arms crossed.
Oh, hello. Come on, you're not causing any trouble in here, are you?
Captain, this is Mr. Matromi.
It's,
Captain, this is Mr.
it's
Matromi.
okay. It's okay, Riskin. It's okay. They're friends. Friendly. They're friendly. The huge man grunts and sort of moves to the side reluctantly.
Oh, so you must be the... It's a pleasure. I'm sorry, I had a little bit to drink. Just, when you offer free drinks, I'm going to drink them.
Of course. Well, I'm happy you're all enjoying yourselves.
Oh, very much so. This place is fantastic. Where am I?
Sonny
Now?
walks over to one sort of small step towards you, and hooks his cane around his forearm and goes to shake your hand, Captain, and he puts a ticket in your hand, and he leans in real close and he goes, okay, this is a lottery ticket. It's a lottery for the lottery. And if it wins, you gotta come back and find me, okay? You come back and find me, we split it. You hear?
Okay.
You can have it for free. It's all yours, but if you win, you gotta come back and split it, all right?
Oh, of course. So wow. What's this lottery all about?
It's just a lottery.
When is it happening?
Every day.
Every day, huh?
Every day.
Is like how much?
Well, it depends on how many lottery tickets there is.
I'm sorry, what's that?
It depends on how many lottery tickets there is.
I see.
You're a good boy. Well, if that'll be all, gentlemen, it was wonderful meeting you. Please enjoy your stay here at the Last Resort and Spa.
Lockstead will hand over his water.
Oh, thank you. You're such a nice boy. Takes the water and sips it gingerly. That's the stuff. That's the stuff right there. Well, good evening, gentlemen. Farewell. Enjoy yourselves.
Should we ask him about the Wantu and the
Takes his
Murder.
cane and begins to
Okay.
hobble away slowly, his huge bodyguard following closely behind.
Lockstead's gonna lean into Belmont. I think I know what happened.
Really?
Listen, this could be the absinthe talking, but did you find it odd that the owner of the casino is giving lottery tickets away to just anyone, and if you don't come back, to give the other half of the winnings to him? Well, he didn't specify now, did he? Now, the note that Ram gave me told Lock 2 to give the money or else. Do you think it's possible, because he frequents here, that he got one of those lottery tickets, won, and then didn't give the rest, or half of the money, to the casino owner, so he was...
Oh. I mean, maybe.
It's a very strong possibility, which is why we probably shouldn't tell him that we're investigating his murder. Because they probably were the ones who did it. Just a hunch. Very strong suspicion, but we need just a little more evidence.
Right. Okay. Well,
Commander Herrick, you are at the bar, at the end of the bar, in the Last Resort and Spa. You are speaking to the bartender. She is a gorgeous older woman who gives you a bright smile and... What'll it be, honey? Can you speak? Speechless, yes. I have that effect on people. See them ears, maybe a tea?
Maybe so.
Lieutenant Ram, you are at a small group of your compatriots. The crowd is dispersing. Lieutenant Commander Belmont has now in his possession 1,500 chips. You went from 100 to 1,500.
I tell you what, Ram. You want to give it a shot? Ram? I think you should. I think my luck is almost ran out, but I don't know. There's something. Might be that green drink that the captain just gave me, but I think there's something to this. You want to give this? You want to pull the thing? You want to give it a shot?
I'm quite alright. It's not my sort of thing, gambling.
Well, you're not really gambling. It's my money. You just be pulling the thing.
Yes, but I don't want to enable you.
I don't think it's if anything, I mean, fine.
It needs to stop.
I just, the way luck doesn't hold out for very long sometimes. I don't know if you understand how all that works, but I mean, 1,500's good, but I mean, what if I got a little bit more? You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, Belmont, we might just see that happen. You got a lottery ticket, right?
I do. I have it right here.
I wonder if we'll actually have a chance to win that, and then we can see firsthand what happens if we don't.
Well, okay, so when does it? And I think I'm gonna look at the ticket and see if there's any like time on it or where to be or any of that sort of thing.
It's
and
just a really basic lottery ticket. It's the Last Resort and Spa lottery. Last Resort and Spottery. It's just there. You can see there's a holographic panel near the ceiling towards the end of the bar that has like the number of chips you'll get if you win, and it's like 100,000 or something.
Okay. Oh, I guess we just have to.
Conveniently,
guess.
at the end of that bar, near that sign, is Commander Herrick. The bartender is giving you a Vulcan tea, and is there anything more?
No, that will be all.
You had some questions for me.
Yes.
I have some
I was
time
wondering.
if you want me to answer them. She sort of folds a towel and puts it on the bar and just kind of sits near you.
I was wondering if I could inquire about a patron of yours.
Okay. Yeah, who was it?
Herrick will pull out a pad and
Mm-hmm.
pop up the image of Lonto.
Sure. Yeah.
Er-
No, you're the second person coming asking about him. You know, the Hawaiian shirt guy over there. Asked about him earlier, and I don't know him really. And maybe. It's hard to say.
When Herrick is informed and then shown who asked, he just kind of
You got anybody else? Anyone else who might be involved?
would he have would they been able to get information on the friend that they stopped?
Yeah, absolutely. You'd probably have a record of that guy too.
Yeah, he'll pull up that skinny little nerd's
Sure.
picture.
Yeah. She immediately recognizes him. Oh yeah, that's San Jack. He's in here all the time. He works at the station. I guess that's where the other guy worked too.
And the pair of them were friends.
Yeah, really, really good friends. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, they all kind of stick together, you know. They were always hanging out with Sonny's daughter.
Thank you. And is she here today?
Apple? No, she's I don't know. Last I heard she was on vacation or something. She's an heiress. She's always on vacation somewhere.
Thank you for your time. You have been incredibly helpful. And Herrick, as is custom with that sort of thing, will actually tip her a credit or whatever the thing is
Just
that's
some chips, casino chips. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
that he took from Belmont.
Okay.
And then he'll get up and make his way towards the captain.
Oh, there you are. Herrick, whoa, are you getting a drink? Try the green one. It's
And
great.
Herrick's little, like, his go-to bag that he carries with him constantly, would he have a hypo spray?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you just dial that in and just hit Lockstead with it real quick?
Yeah, make a roll for me. It'll be a insight and medicine roll with a complication of 3, task roll of 2.
Ooh, this might be fun.
Oh my god. Yeah, absolutely. Where is it? Oh my god. Hello? You're digging through your pack. You keep looking for it. You can't seem to find it.
I'll look real hard for that hypo
really
spray
hard
noise.
for the hypo spray. You're
I mean, I
looking
can make this-
so hard for it
Yep.
because it's definitely in there.
looking
Definitely
around.
Definitely is in there.
Let me just
Right,
push
it's
past
in-
all the sex statues that Belmont has in there.
I've definitely kept. Like, you're taking my chip, sure, but I'm walking around like, oh, fucking.
There we go.
Oh, God. Ugh. Oh, wow, that quick, huh?
The same as before, Captain.
Same as before, huh?
The same as it ever was, sir.
Same as it ever was. All right, I'll hold the drinking off until we finish this investigation. Sorry, I was getting a little into my groove. Free drinks and all. Oh boy, hit you like a brick wall. I can feel my lips again. Strange stuff, that green drink. Anyways.
Is it not synthol, sir?
No,
It's
something called absinthe.
It's all synthahol. All the alcohol is synthahol. It's just a different kind of compound they use so that you can hypo-spray it away.
Fucking nerds.
Anywho.
Captain, I have
Yes.
learned that... God, what the hell's his name? Lantu.
Oh,
And who's the other dweeb?
His
Line!
his record says Zanjek.
Lantu and Zanjak were seen being friendly with Sonny's daughter. However, she is apparently on vacation.
That's very interesting. Because we actually met the owner, and he gave myself and Belmont lottery tickets, and he said to share half of the winnings. Now, I was wondering where a great sum of money would come in the hands of a laborer, as he was put, and now I'm beginning to suspect that this lottery was involved, and so was the owner.
Very curious.
It is. They must have had some sort of strong relationship, considering, but it does puzzle me, though, because the threat was against... The note said to bring the money or she'll get it. Which is rather puzzling.
You don't think he was threatening his own daughter?
No, I don't. Makes me believe... Could... You believe Lock 2 could have been threatening the casino owner's daughter?
Possible, though I would posit that it could also be his friend, and he has played us all for fools.
Possibly, though it is puzzling, his behavior. Remember when we had asked his colleague about his behavior, he said that one day he suddenly went quiet. He wasn't complaining. He didn't have a chip on his shoulder anymore. Do you think something spooked him?
If I was to surmise anything, it would be that he had in fact won the lottery and was now feeling the relief that the credits would bring. The bigger question is, if his friend had nothing to hide and no idea anything had happened, why was he skulking about his place of employment? And why did he run?
Yes, very curious indeed. And to go further than that,
Importantly, Herrick, you understand that the lottery is only for chips, not for any kind of monetary thing. It's just house chips. It's not like platinum or anything.
Okay.
I could have also remembered that he did say, "I can't believe he did it." So, Long 2 did something. Something must have been done.
could he have rigged the lottery by any chance? Do you think that?
But I don't see the reason why that would be. Really, if anything of value to him.
Well,
Lieutenant Ram, this entire time you have been so quiet in this casino, even in the face of every single painting and decoration From the walls to the ceiling to the columns that hold the roof, you see only whales. Please take 3 points of stress.
That's so weird because he's a robot.
Yeah, but this is like there's probably some sort of like logic loop issue going on with them being.
I know, but it's just.
How could they be
Sure.
whales but be arrogant at the same time? It doesn't make sense. Why would they be arrogant? It doesn't. And he's just in a loop.
You see the large floor-to-ceiling windows, and you long to step outside of the casino or anywhere but here.
Ram, are you okay? You've been staring at that wall for the entire time. You see something?
Oh no, I'm just doing all right. Just focusing on the investigation.
Looks like you're focusing in on that portrait of a whale. I believe that's called Orca Lisa. Is it a recreation of the Mona Lisa, but it is an orca instead? Is it bothering you?
No, no.
I'm feeling something here. I think this. You want to step outside for a little bit? You know, you don't.
Yeah,
There's a
I'll
lot
see if I
of
can find
whale
any
decor.
clues outside.
Yeah. Probably, and just make sure you pass around the Whalelangio statue.
You can also pull the lever for me. I mean, I've already loaded up and everything.
Lieutenant
and it's just
Ram
waiting.
is already gone.
Belmont, I think he's gone.
Lieutenant Ram is already gone, basically already outside of the casino. And as you step outside, you're met with a nice breeze. The night air is warm, inviting. There are revelers on the beach. The sounds of parties and love everywhere. You hear it. It's around here somewhere.
For the third time, Ram is going to see if he can find it.
All right, sure. Lieutenant Ram, you are on a quest. A quest. You walk further out, away, trying to get your bearings. You hear the bird. It's back there somewhere, and you eventually, using your incredible night vision, spot it perched on the side of the casino. There's so many trees in the way, though. You watch it take flight, and it flies in one single direction up a slight incline through the jungle. Do you follow it?
Ram continues to follow.
Sure. So Ram is in the jungle at night, and the rest of you are still inside the casino.
Well, I think it should be, it should be considered that who we ran into before in the facility could very well be suspect for this. I'm still pondering this whole situation, trying to understand what the motivation here was. if it really was for the chips, which are, well, not really all that valuable.
Captain Lockstead and Lieutenant Commander Belmont, you both, having been facing each other, suddenly both come to the realization that Commander Herrick is no longer standing with you.
Eric? Oh, maybe he stepped out to get some fresh air.
Maybe I didn't see actually. Wow.
Yeah, the whale decorations are a little crowding, I'm not going to lie, now that I've noticed. They're a little,
It's
little
impressive.
invasive.
Yeah.
It's like one of those ancient restaurants called, what's it called? A cheesecake factory?
Commander-
Same decorum, apparently.
Commander Herrick, you cannot see, but you are being carried. There's a large welt on the back of your head. Your feet are dragging along what feels to be concrete. You can hear echoes of footsteps. You are placed into a chair, seated. Your hands are bound. The bag is unceremoniously lifted from your head. There's a bright light. And from beyond the bright light, a voice speaks to you. So you're asking questions about my daughter.
That is correct.
Who do you work for?
I'm a Starfleet officer.
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry. And I'm the King of Earth.
I was not aware of a planet-wide monarchy.
What are you asking questions about? Are you with them?
I'm unaware who that them is you speak of.
Oh, really?
Correct.
Well, maybe this will refresh your memory. You hear a massive person step towards you. It blots the light, and they punch you hard in the chest. Take 3 points of stress. So, did it refresh your memory? Who do you work for?
I'm Commander Herrick of the USS Lovelace.
Okay. Everybody knows the Loveless went out of commission 50 years ago, okay? At least have a better alibi than that, all right?
I am Chief of Security, Commander Herrick of the USS Lovelace.
Another punch. Take 3 more points of stress. Okay. At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter who you are. Why are you asking questions about my daughter? What do you know?
That is precisely why I'm asking questions.
What do you know?
I know that someone your daughter associated with is dead. We were asked by Ryson authorities to aid in the investigation. It has brought us here.
Go ahead and make a control and command roll with a complication of 3 and a task roll of 2. I'm gonna reduce 1 point of threat. The abduction counting as the threat. Okay. So, you and I, we have a job to do. Mr. Herrick. That is Herrick, right? That is your real name. You and I have a job to do. We have one job to do. Our job is to keep Mr. Riskin happy. What makes Mr. Riskin happy? What makes you happy, Mr. Riskin? The large man just kind of grunts. And Sonny says, yeah, the truth. What makes you unhappy, Mr. Riskin? Another grunt. Oh, liars. Where's my daughter?
I do not know where your daughter is. However, as you seem to doubt what I'm telling you, my captain and other senior bridge officers are out in your casino. I believe you exchanged lottery tickets with 2 of them.
Exchange lottery tickets with everybody. Everybody has a lottery ticket. So what?
You may continue to beat me, render me unconscious,
I'll tell you
or
what.
kill me.
I'll tell you what. Instead of all of this, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm feeling a very gracious mood today. What I'm gonna do for you, for this one time only, is I'm gonna let you walk out those doors. I'm gonna let you walk. And you're gonna walk directly to my daughter. And if you do not end up at my daughter within the next half an hour, well, I think Mr. Riskin will be quite unpleased. There's another grunt from the large man. How's that sound?
If you wish me to attempt to find your daughter, I shall do so.
No, it's not an attempt. This is a matter of life and death. For you, that is. He gestures to the large man who unties you, stands you back up. Lead the way, Mr. Eric.
Very well. Herrick will turn and just walk with a measured stride from the back room.
Sure. Do you attempt to do anything while you're here? Is there any other thing you would like to do?
Nothing really to do. He's being followed by Mr. Riskin, I assume.
Oh, yeah.
As he's walking towards the doors, Herrick is going to be looking for Captain Lockstead, Belmont, or Ram.
It's pretty labyrinthine. It'll take a while to get back to the casino floor, but it is where you're heading. Mr. Riskin pushing you which direction to go with the tip of a disruptor. Back in the casino floor. Back on the casino floor. Captain Lockstead, you are finally sober again.
This is awful.
What are you doing?
Looking around for Herrick.
Sure.
Trying to see
Have you
where
been able
he
to
is.
peel Lieutenant Commander Belmont from the slot machine?
I think we did like 1 or 2 more rounds, and then it was like, you need to stop. And we had like a little chit chat about like his gambling.
And that's fine, but I would have pushed to go all in one last time.
Okay. Do you
One
want
last time?
Do you want to make a roll for it?
I honestly, I don't think Belmont would want to pull it. He's too afraid. He doesn't want to lose, so he's put it all in, and he's been begging the captain, just pull the lever.
I can't.
No,
you've done enough. Walk away.
You have to understand, it's not really about the money. I can lose the money. It's totally fine. It's more just, it's the experience. It's just,
Just this once.
winning is a threat. Thank you.
Just this
Captain.
once. Just this once.
And then I'm done.
This is done. Then you're done.
And then I'm done.
You're done.
Captain, make me a roll. The captain will make an insight and engineering roll with a complication of 5 and a task roll of 2.
Complication 5, task roll 2, and
Oh. Yeah, you put the chips in, and you pull the lever, and you manage to make back 25 chips.
oof. Well, you did say it's not about the money.
It's
Go
not.
Wolves.
It's not. But I mean, since it's such a small amount, we could just put it back in and do it. One more
Oh,
time.
no. I'm going to pocket the chips quickly.
Just throw them onto the floor. Just whip them into the crowd.
Well, later's fine. Right. We have a thing to do. Let's do that thing.
Yes.
Let's and then Belmont's going to linger, but he is going to push forward with the captain.
Do you go outside? Where do you go?
Yeah. I'm following
Well-
the captain's lead at this point, yeah.
I know the Ram's outside, so I'd actually head around, I guess I'd head around deeper into the casino, just looking around.
Sure. Yeah, you managed to do so. You were walking through the casino and you accidentally bump into the bartender from earlier, who appears to be off duty. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, that's all right. It's so crowded in here. I mean, you're bumping into everyone.
Get over here, quick. Come here.
Yes, what's going on?
She grabs you and Lieutenant Commander Belmont and pulls you around a column.
What's this all about?
Look,
What's going on?
I don't know what's going on, but the casino staff are looking for you.
They are.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. What do you think's going on?
I don't know. You must have done something to really piss off Sonny.
I mean, we gave him back his money.
What?
Well, you did. I didn't.
Okay, let's not start this. It was your decision.
You're right.
You had me pull the lever. You lost your own money.
Yeah, just like you had, a little luck. I'm sorry, you're right.
You thought I had the luck? No, it's your fault. You wanted the gambling, and I just pulled the lever. It's your fault. Don't put this on me. I knew you were going to do this. I knew you were going to do this.
I'm not putting it on you.
Look, you two, focus. You were
Yes.
both with the Vulcan, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
What's-
they took
wait.
the Vulcan.
They took him?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know. Well, they took him probably downstairs.
Where's downstairs?
Down the stairs where they do all the interrogations.
Could you point me in the direction of where that...
Well, it wouldn't
Where
matter.
that
It's
is?
all logged.
Well,
There's like guards at every turn.
we'll see about that. Just point us in the right direction. We'll see what we can do.
You peek around the column, Captain Luxton. You can actually see Herrick, sort of beaten and walking behind, in front of a large security officer. From the far end of the room, he appears to be walking towards outside.
Alexa will quickly jolt up and then run after him. Like, I think I see him. Follow me.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Oh, right.
So you manage to you leave the woman behind and you manage to get towards the main doors. Lockstead, you are attempting to be kind of subtle. Lieutenant Commander Belmont is less subtle, and you're both kind of around a corner watching as Herrick is led outside by this security officer, and looks a little beat up.
My God. Most of us really did. Oh my God. What could have caused this?
Probably a fist.
Well, jeez. Oh, there's no time to be a smartass.
Oh, I'm not being a smartass. I mean, you got a hypo. I didn't. So I'm sorry. I'm really trying here, Captain.
They walk
Sorry.
out. They walk outside the doors. Do you follow them?
Yes.
Okay. Lieutenant Ram, you are in the jungle. It is dark. You can faintly hear the sound of your charge, your quest. It is loud and squawky and always like a little bit in front of you. You continue following it?
Yep, Ram continues to follow it.
Sure. And you do, and you come to a clearing. In this soft clearing, there is grass, shorter grass. There's a small staircase. It's kind of overgrown along the side of this kind of rocky outcropping, and it leads down into like a tunnel. You notice a sign over the tunnel that's also sort of dirty and overgrown. That says Subterranean Gardens, and there's a faint glow from below.
Ram would follow the glow.
Bird noises coming from down the stairs. As you descend the steps into this what looks like a mine shaft, you notice that the lights are getting brighter, and soon you're standing again on grass, but the grass beneath your feet is glowing. And as you look around, you notice everything is glowing. There are mushrooms, plants, even insects. The bioluminescence here is stunning and beautiful. And you still hear that damn bird. You follow it further, and you reach a small, huddled mass of blankets.
Can I see anything in the blankets?
You can move them if you'd like.
Ram will move them.
Sure. You see a small Rissian woman, malnourished and wide-eyed. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Lieutenant Ram of the Starship Lovelace. Are you alright?
I didn't think there'd be anybody down here. Where's Lantu?
Lawn 2?
You don't know?
I don't believe I do. Apologies.
She's crying. You can't tell anyone I'm down here, okay?
Are you in trouble in some sense?
No, I'm not. I don't think so. It's complicated.
If it's not too intrusive, may I ask why you're hiding down here?
Go ahead and give me a presence and command roll, the complication of 2 and a task roll of 2. No focus. Look, I can't say much, okay? Just don't tell anybody I'm here, all right?
Are you sure you're safe down here?
Well, I've been here for weeks, so yeah.
And you're sure you're not in any danger?
She just immediately begins crying. I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, as I said, I'm from the starship Lovelace, and I can assure you that I'm here to help in any way that I can.
That's sweet of you. I just need to find my friend, Montu. He said he was gonna meet me like a week ago, and he never did. And I'm just worried he ran off, you know?
I can try and help you if you'd like.
Okay.
Do you have a description of him, where he might be?
Yeah. She gives you the description. He works at the weather factory I don't know.
Hmm. Out of character, Ram would know that that's the dead body, right?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I can try to help you if I can. But I'd
Thank
need
you.
to report back to the rest of my crew.
Not the authorities.
Not the authorities, just the rest of my crew.
Okay.
Is that alright with you?
Just don't tell them I'm here, okay?
I assure you that I will not tell the authorities of where you are.
Okay. She goes back to hovering over a small little campfire with like a pot over it. You can see that it's boiling water, and she's popping mushrooms, glowing mushrooms into it. What do you do?
Sorry, give me a moment. Brain's not working.
That's okay.
I guess Ram would head back to the casino.
Sure. You begin walking away. As you're walking, you hit your communicator. Commander Herrick, your communicator is chirping.
Herrick will hit his This is Herrick.
You feel a disruptor nozzle in your back.
Commander Herrick, are you with the captain and the others?
I'm not.
Do you know where they might be? I have a potential update on the investigation.
In the casino.
Just the casino floor? The casino's quite big.
I am presently not in the casino.
Right, okay. Well, if you could make your way to the casino, we could maybe all meet up. Talk about this. It'd be something that we all should talk about.
What does Herrick have on him?
Herrick has a Class 2 phaser and scanning equipment, and basically just like any other away mission. Additionally, you have
Yeah.
the book, the teachings of Sirach.
That damn statue.
Oh yeah, and the statue. The Horgon statue.
Blunt force trauma can come from anywhere, really.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
What do you do?
But it doesn't take that much pressure to fire a disruptor at point blank range.
Oh, you're right.
Lieutenant Ram, proceed to the casino and reconnoiter with the captain. I shall meet you there shortly.
Will do, Commander.
Okay. Captain. And Lieutenant Commander Belmont, you see through the as you're walking out the doors, Lieutenant Ram walking in a different set of doors to your right.
Ram?
Captain, do you know where Lieutenant Commander Belmont is?
Ah!
Right here. Sorry, there's so many
Alright.
people in here. My God. Surprised we were able to find you. Where were you?
Wasn't Lockstead following Herrick?
Yeah, he's watching you through the doors slowly walk away.
Yeah. Thanks.
We have a bit of a situation going on right now. Ram,
I'm an
where have you
asshole.
been?
Well, I was hoping to update when we're all here. I was waiting for Commander Herrick.
Well, Herrick is currently preoccupied with being escorted out into the middle of nowhere with a disruptor at his back, and we're going to have to rescue him. Where were... Yeah, that's why he can't meet. But what was it
Right.
that you had to, discuss?
Well, I found someone lying under a bunch of blankets that was apparently waiting for the body that we found. Well, the person that we found.
Wait a second. Waiting for... Don't think
Yes.
that...
They said about
It's
2
very-
weeks they've been waiting.
I think it was the girl mentioned, and
Yes. Yes, no, I remember that. Escort me to her.
Well, I did promise her that I would not tell anyone where she was.
Ram, this is important.
If you deem it to be vital, I will show you.
Yes, I deem it to be very, very vital.
well, but we
But-
can't stop following. Yeah, the
Yeah,
commander there.
but first we need to help Commander Herrick, but you will escort us there after we've finished this business. Now
I'm
come
sure
with me.
He's in trouble. I was just on him with the communicator.
He has a disruptor against his back. I think he's very much in trouble. We need to
Oh,
go
right.
and help him.
I just told him to meet us here.
Well, he clearly can't.
Right, okay.
Maybe we can just wave our arms and he'll see us, and maybe that'll help.
No, I don't think that's going to work either. All right,
Oh.
just follow my lead and stay
Okay.
close.
Okay.
We're going to go and intercept.
Okay, so you're going outside.
Yeah.
Outside is gorgeous.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, there are revelers down by the beach. Beautiful women in skimpy clothing and beautiful men. There's a game of hoverball happening with lots of giggles, and everyone's having a great time.
This place is like Hotel California.
It's the best.
You can never leave.
That's right.
We haven't had the spirit I want here since 3068, though.
I think it was 3069, but that's okay.
Whatever. This is legally distinct Hotel California.
Legally distinct Hotel California. What do we do?
Look at the boys dancing in the courtyard.
Captain.
Oh, sorry.
Captain,
Some
what do we
dance
do?
to remember. Some dance to
Some
forget.
dance to forget. You can clearly tell those are dancing to forget.
Lockstead is going to run up and around, so he's like approaching from the front of this convoy.
I can't keep up.
So he's going to do like a little hook maneuver, you know?
Okay.
Instead of like running up behind, he's going to do a little hook maneuver, like so he can approach from the front.
All right, like
and,
through the
stop
jungle.
convoy.
Or?
No, to intercept the group of Herrick and the
It's just Herrick and the bodyguard.
yeah, to intercept Herrick and
Okay.
the bodyguard.
Yeah, sure. So you run quickly some distance away to try to get in front of them.
It's literally just like a hook maneuver, just to get in front of him so he's not running up behind them.
Okay. Sure.
I just want because I
Yeah, you
want
don't want to
Herrick
run up behind him where it'll make him like turn around or anything. That'd be
So
I want-
suspicious.
That
I
would
want
help.
Eric
That
to
would-
see the captain running like it's what the.
I think
I actually
Run
want both
fast.
Herrick and the bodyguard to see Lockstead blatantly just, and they're both just watching.
They do. Yeah, they do. Easily.
But the bodyguard's watching Lockstead, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do I need to roll to have Herrick turn around and just do one of those Vulcan martial arts, like just right into his chin?
You can roll me a daring and command roll. Sorry, a daring and security roll with a complication of 4 and a task roll of 2. No focus, and you may use a momentum if you'd like to use a focus for this roll.
I'm not even asking the team. I'm using a momentum.
Oh yeah, no,
Hey,
it was
look,
it was
I don't think
given
you need to
at
ask.
that point.
Absolutely.
Well,
Yeah.
let's see.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Oh no,
You can re-roll it for the last of your momentum.
do it.
All right.
Yes.
Right?
Just kills him.
You are out of momentum, and the threat stands at 2. You notice that the person behind you, you can feel them being distracted, and faster than you've probably ever moved. Even in the state of your injuries, you spin and manage to pinch the side of their neck. They fall instantly and
Crap their pants.
start just sucking sand.
Way to go, Herrick!
Lockstead has run 50
Oh.
yards ahead.
I was gonna approach from the front so I could, not because you know how those disruptors are. It's like it doesn't take much before those things go off. I don't want to startle them. And well, I see you've taken care of it. What was that?
Eric's
What's that
picking
sound?
up the disruptor and just, of course, Captain.
Can you shoot that bird real quick?
No.
Okay, that was just a joke. Anyways,
Captain Lockstead, as you turn around, you notice that the casino is now the outside of it is lit in like flashing red lights, and there is out from the casino doors pours security personnel.
oh no, that's not good. Anyways, Ram, you need to show us immediately where you found her. And now.
Yes.
Right away, Captain Lockstead.
The threat is
Just-
reduced down
just
to
run.
1. You
This
are
run and
all
we'll keep up.
running through the jungle, leaving the party goers behind, leaving the beach behind. It is only jungle. Weird jungle. You can hear that bird right in front of you, always right in front of you.
Who's with this bird?
You can also hear from behind the immense crashing of several large security personnel from the casino. You make your way to the clearing, Lieutenant Ram, and can see the sign. What do you do?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
You make your way to the clearing, and you see the sign with the hole in the ground. The rest of your crew are here. What do you do? Security is bearing down on you. They could be here any moment.
Ram would guide them down.
Sure. You just immediately head straight for the opening. Does everyone follow?
How does
Yes.
Rice's anti-teleportation stuff work?
Dampeners.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be following wherever everyone else is going. Just almost blindly at this point.
So sad.
I mean, going in the hole. Let's do it.
Okay.
Run
Here we
down
go.
the steps into this massive underground garden. The subterranean gardens of Rice are known throughout the galaxy as being some of the most beautiful places on Earth. There, in fact, are everywhere. The topology of Rice is such that these gardens exist in mass. You can find them all over the place. This is but one of them, and it glows with the light of thousands of bioluminescent plants and animals. You are down underground in a very well-lit cavern, lit by the foliage.
This is beautiful. But you have to take us to her, Ram. Where is she?
She was underneath a pile of blankets. Can I see the pile of blankets?
Yeah, it's on the far side of the cavern.
We'll rush over there.
Sure. You see the girl underneath the blankets. You said you wouldn't bring anyone. You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
There's no need to be alarmed. And I know a promise was made there, but
Where's
that doesn't matter
Lontu?
now.
What is happening?
Lontu is dead. Who are you?
She's sobbing uncontrollably.
Eugene Lockstead, crisis counselor.
He's gone. He's buried. Done with him.
Lontu is dead.
Yes, I'm sorry.
It wasn't supposed to end like this.
Who are you?
My name is Apple.
Oh my god. Well, this is a very strange situation. Now, how far is the security? Do they know that we're down here?
You can hear them outside the cavern looking around. It's only a matter of time before they find you.
We haven't a lot of time, but your father has been worried sick about you.
I just wanted enough money to get off the planet and start a life. I want to be an artist.
That's what this is all about?
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't think anybody would get hurt.
oh boy.
Told Monty we'd split the ransom.
Well, come with us.
She
It's time to end this.
shakily stands up. It's difficult. She's very weak. She's eaten a lot of mushrooms.
Ram, could you assist her?
Belmont's probably over wherever the cooked mushrooms are, and he's just like,
Oh. Belmont.
they're fine. They've been boiled. Just don't drink the water.
Looking for more credits.
It's fine. This is fine.
As
Um,
we Oops,
Yeah,
sorry.
go ahead.
I was going to say, like, as we approach the entrance, Lockstead's going to call out to the guards that we found her.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. Don't shoot! We're coming out now. We have her. We have Apple. We found her.
There is an immense sound of rustling leaves and movement, footsteps, and then silence. And you see only bright lights shining into the cavern entrance. You exit the cavern, all four of you?
Yeah. Lockstead will go first.
Sure. Yeah. You got your hands up. Yep. You walk out. And it's difficult to see through the bright light, but you do see lots of security, probably 12 people, all with disruptors and phasers and various weaponry kind of just aimed at you. You see some of them are holding spotlights at you. And in the midst of it all, you can see a hunched elderly figure with an ornate cane facing towards you.
Sonny, I believe we found your daughter, and she has a lot of explaining to do. Would you please take the weapons down?
Where is she?
She's coming up now. My lieutenant is bringing her up. She's very weak. She's been in there for weeks, it seems.
Lieutenant Ram.
Apparently.
Oh. Lieutenant Ram
Sorry.
walks out of the cavern with the rest of the crew and with Apple, and she staggers out, sobbing. And Sonny makes gestures for everyone to just lower their weapons. They do. Go ahead, Captain.
From what she's told us, the ransom, well, it was her idea, so she could get enough money to leave this planet to pursue her dreams as an artist. But it seems Block 2, who was an accomplice to this, well, I'm going to guess that you took care of him.
You can see it like a single tear kind of fall down his face. I'm just glad you're okay, he says to his daughter, and they embrace. He drops his cane. They both cry as they hold each other. Everyone else just kind of bows their head.
I don't know if there really is much else to say on our half, but considering the circumstances, innocent man died, and the authorities are still going to need to know about this.
The authorities aren't gonna know about a goddamn thing. And he stoops down and he picks up his cane and he hobbles his way towards you, Captain Lockstead. And he looks you right in the eyes, up into your eyes, and he takes your hand and he slaps his hand into your hand, and you feel a ticket in there, and he just says, "Look, this is a lottery ticket, okay? This is a lottery ticket. And if you win, you gotta come back to the casino, ask for Sonny. And you gotta split it with me, 50-50, okay? If you win. If you don't win, you don't win. But you can have this one for free."
Let me strike you a different deal. As recompense for his death, maybe see some compensation to Block 2's friend, Weather Factory.
Yeah.
It's the least that you can do for taking, you know.
He gestures over to one of his security officers, and he'll be taken care of.
Good.
Murdered in a field.
That's a good thing or a bad? I don't like it when you say taken care of like that.
He holds a gnarled finger up to your lips.
Puts him in there a little bit.
Don't forget, if you win, he turns around, hobbles away with his security retinue and his daughter. Don't forget, if you win, you gotta come back 50-50. Hobble through the jungle together, and you stand alone outside the cave.
I think I just might have gotten him killed.
Captain,
Yes.
can I have the 25 credits now?
Captain's gonna, or I'm gonna just throw it as hard as I can out into the middle of the forest.
Yeah, Belmont ran after it.
Come in.
Captain,
Yes, computer.
your scheduled trip to Risa has ended. Please report to the beacons for transport.
Computer, can I request an extended stay? Just put in a request, just one more day.
Go ahead and give me a presence and command roll with a complication of 2 and a task roll of 2, no focus.
Don't request. Tell the computer.
Oh my god.
Shit. Whole
I
nother
get 2.
week.
Your request has been submitted and verified. Congratulations. You may have 2 extra days at Risa. Use them
Thank you,
wisely.
computer. Very well. Thank you, computer. Like I said, I kept my word. Now go enjoy the rest of your vacation, Belmont.
I found them!
And Herrick, I'm sorry. And Lieutenant Ram, you might just have luck hitting that bird yet.
The bird actually is on a tree branch directly in front of Lieutenant Ram, who is off on the outskirts just staring at it. You slowly raise your tricorder up to the bird. Make me a roll, Lieutenant Ram. It'll be an insight and science roll with a complication of 4 and a task roll of 2.
Ram would put down the tricorder.
Really? Okay.
Oh, don't be noble, you piece of shit.
Okay. You put it down. You put it down, and then what?
Raises his gun.
Kill him.
This one's coming with me.
I think I'd like to come back here one day. So I'll leave him here as an incentive.
The bird cocks its head at you. Its huge, terrifying face kind of bewildered as much as a bird could convey it. It swoops down to your feet, pecks at your tricorder. The tricorder goes off. There's a small dinging noise inside of your pocket. And the bird grabs the tricorder and flies away with it.
This bird is awful.
You can hear in the distance as the bird's flying away with the tricorder, you can just hear your tricorder saying the words,
Congratulations, everyone.
On second thought, there are much better planets out there we could visit.
You know, here's a sport I think you'll really like. Have you ever heard of, what's that sport called with the clay pigeons?
Clay
Might enjoy
pigeon
that more.
Shooting? Is that what you mean?
No, I believe
Skeet
it's something
shooting, I
else. Skeeting, yes, that's the one. I think you'll enjoy that more.
anybody have any final words?
Belmont's
I'm
running
getting it.
back to the casino. He's fucking like he was as soon as he
Belmont's
found it, he was
gone.
off.
I'm going to get a drink. maybe 2. Or 5.
Commander Herrick.
Well, go into his bag, hand ram that statue, and then leave.
Lieutenant Ram, you now have the Horgon statue, a common ritual item here that shows you are seeking Jamaharan. What do you do?
Would Ram know that that's what that is?
No.
Thank you? I think it's the first time you've ever given me something. Thank you.
Herrick's gone.
Lieutenant Ram walks out of the jungle and is now on a beach, holding nothing more than the Horgon statue and walking towards a large throng of happy partygoers. Some of the women bow their heads and look at you with interest, with great interest.
Intrigued expression.
Intrigued. They look at you intrigued. They look from your statue to your face and just tilt their heads and kind of smile at you.
Ram would just politely wave.
Do you say anything to yourself?
Nope, just politely wave.
Oh, God.
Pee-wee's
Smile and wave.
Good night.
Well done. Good work, crew.
It was such.
How was your
Yes,
Risa
that's right.
adventure?
About how I expected it.
man.
I mean, honestly, we got in a lot of good rest and relaxation. I mean, there was only a few moments of panic. So
I loved it.
I think
Don't do bird watching.
yeah, I think it was about as successful as we could have ever hoped for. I think we all went there knowing that there's like again for Belmont, Lex against us. It's not going to be great. I think it was probably the perfect vacation for us.
Oh
It
yeah,
really was.
definitely. You guys got a lot of Risa lore.
Yeah. Do you
Man.
do you think Ram, like, while no one was looking, started pulling off like the whale wallpaper? Fuck this.
There will be no dawn for whale.
It actually played really well into the thing because when I was writing the Sunny character, I wanted him to be like an Earthophile.
Okay.
He just really likes Earth, and to have like whales all over kind of cemented that really well. He played right into it. It was perfect.
Really well done.
He named his daughter Apple. He was gonna have a
Oh,
thing.
God.
He was gonna have a thing where he just really liked Earth and Earth things, like Earth fruits and Earth animals, and just really liked Earth.
That blue drink was filled with fruit, so yeah.
Damn.
That was good. Good.
I'm glad Commander Herrick got like a little action sequence with the Vulcan nerve pinch.
Well, I mean, his roles, right?
Every 6 episodes, we get a little Vulcan nerve pinch out of Commander Herrick, which feels about appropriate.
Yeah. Saving them up.
I was genuinely wondering like whether you were gonna do like a mind meld with that kid.
Oh my god.
No,
That'd have been
can't.
rough.
Wouldn't.
Yeah.
Wouldn't.
Yeah, that'd have been rough.
You're not. Vulcans generally do not like to do that with non-Vulcans because it can kill them.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
gotta be a
Sure.
super extreme situation.
Yeah,
Belmont
like,
was just threatening, but yeah, that was.
Which is why when they were like, "Yeah, he'll mind meld you," he was Herrick. If the kid was like, "Really?" Herrick was gonna be like, "No."
Yeah, that's what I totally. I was really kind of hoping that, like, absolutely
Yeah,
not. I would
like-
not do that.
They literally like make a point to mention that it is very, very dangerous to do it to non-Vulcans.
Oh jeez.
Oh, I love it though. So good.
Which is why anytime like you saw like a human get mind melded, they look like they had the shit beat out of them afterwards.
Yeah, yep. They look rough.
Yeah.
We'll do a mind meld. We'll do a mind meld in one episode. I won't tell you
Oh,
which
man.
one, but we'll do one. Well, thank you, crew, so much for enjoying your stay here in Risa. Very well done. You guys solved the mystery without a hitch. Lieutenant Commander Belmont learned how to win and how to lose.
Oh, I mean, if anything, I only learned how to win, and that I am still very lucky. As soon as the captain pulled and lost, for Belmont, it was like, damn it, should have pulled. That's how gamblers think.
Do you think any of you got the lottery? Do you think any of you ended up winning the lottery?
No way.
Probably Belmont.
No.
Honestly.
No.
It would work out that way. They would just feed back into his gambling addiction. Because I was about to say, Belmont was very lucky this episode.
Yeah. Dude, I had it up to 5. I mean, with your permission, can I roll again? Can I just roll fast?
Yeah. I'll validate
okay,
that.
so see, what the fuck? It's at 5. Like,
Oh my god.
We
are you
definitely
serious?
established Belmont and Lieutenant Ram as being gamblers in like episode 2 or something. Episode 1 and 2.
yeah, there was
Well,
a
Ram
point.
wasn't the gambler.
Oh,
it was
right.
Belmont using
He
Ram
was-
as the
Yeah,
gambler.
yeah.
Use your abilities to gamble well.
That's right,
And,
that's right.
Yeah.
After being convinced by Belmont.
But it was for a good cause. Just this time I couldn't. I don't think I could make the argument. I was like, just pull it from me, which was not enough. That was not enough.
Well, thank you, crew. You're all wonderful. We're going to go around and give everybody a little shout out, starting with Fist of the Walrus.
Hello, I'm Fist of the Walrus. I played Captain Eugene Lockstead, and some real cool green drinks and some blue drinks. Solved a really sad. That was really, really sad. What happened? But we figured out the mystery, and probably gonna enjoy the heck out of the remaining 2 vacation days that we got on Risa. Very surprised that we were able to sneak that in. But this was awesome. You can catch me over at Fist of the Wars Twitch and Twitter, and I do variety games in RP.
Awesome. Thank you, Fist. Next up is Lock the Raven.
Hi, I'm Lock the Raven. I play Commander Herrick. And I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. Had a good time. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Lock the Raven, spelled like it sounds.
Awesome. Thank you, Lock. Next up is Aaron Black.
Hello, everybody. My name is Aaron Black. I played Lieutenant Commander Belmont, and I don't think he's gonna remember too much of what happened on Risa. It's probably for the best. I am a writer, and if you want to find more about that, you can follow me on Twitter at Aaron B. Writes.
Thank you so much, Aaron. Next up is Anavan.
Hello there, I'm Enovan, a streamer here on Twitch. Typically I stream roleplay games and some chill games as well. I'm at twitch.tv/Enovan, that's ENEVUN.
Awesome. Thank you, Anavan. Big thank you to the crew here at Star Trek Adventures Loveless, and thank you to Twitch and the audience here. You are wonderful. Our live audience has the ability to affect the show in meaningful ways here at Fable Scraps. Big thank you to Fable Threats, who donated $30 to our cause here. Luckiest Clover for the subscription, and for Ace and Onyx for the 25 bits. You're wonderful. If you'd like to catch more of our shows, you can do so by following us here on Twitch. You can head out over to our Discord, fablescraps.com/Discord, to share your love of Star Trek Adventures Loveless and our other shows here at Fable Scraps, such as Doom Lore, 40K Story, which happens on Fridays. You can catch our VODs here on Twitch or on YouTube. You can hit us up on Twitter for going live notifications, twitter.com/fablescraps. And yeah. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. We'll see you next week here at twitch.tv/fablescraps. Have a great night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Farewell.